They've won Tonys and Oscars and Emmys and Grammys. There's no red carpet 'cause they're home in their jammies. From Melrose Place to Broadway to Janeway and her crew. Let Seth and James bring all the stars to you.
Anywho,
they're entertaining everyone, so who's gonna grouse? Just sit right back and you'll hear some tales on Stars in the House.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Brenda Braxton, aka Lady Braxton, aka Miss Thing Girl Joel. How is everyone? It has been quite a week, hasn't it? Shall we bow our heads? Okay, good. Now, I am happy to be here. First, let's get this out the way. Creams and emollients. Ooh, I love that. Yes, that's number one. Number two, Seth, James. Love you guys. Of course, you know I have to give you your due every single week. Thank you to Seth and James for Stars in the House. They've been doing this for months now and just kind of keeping everybody, our spirits up. They do Stars in the House, plays in the house, peoples in the house, the girls in the house, the boys in the house. They do it all. And we thank them for it because it is to benefit the Actors Fund. And we have, oh my God, our total right now is $522,960 because of Seth and James and everyone who lends their time, these 1 hours, 2 hours, whatever. Thank you so much because the Actors Fund really, I don't know if everyone knows about the Actors Fund. They help everyone, actors, singers, dancers, stagehands, they help everyone. So to be able to do this is my honor, my pleasure. And if you want to donate, what you have to do is you have to text Fund 2020 to 56512 or donate at starsinthehouse.com. Okay, give lots and lots of money because they are helping us. Most of the actors, singers, performers, we don't have anything really to look forward to for another 6, 7, 8 months. Broadway is closed, all of that. So anything you can give would be greatly appreciated. And we will continue to bring Stars in the House and people in the house and all kinds of things in the house. Okay. So let's see. We did all of that. Yeah. Thank you, Seth. Stars in the House, Actors Fund, 522-960. Oh, yes. So let's move on to tonight. Okay, so I came up with this because, as you know, I always have all my friends on, all my girlfriends, boyfriends, everybody. I say I want to do something. They are like, okay, Brenda, what do you need me to do? Right? So tonight, I wanted to do something with my theme, the Act Two Now What theme. Now, I have told this story a million times, and I'm going to tell it again because it's my show. So what had happened was back in 2015, I was unemployed, and trying to think of just what else I wanted to do, what I wanted to come up with, what I wanted to share with people. And I was thinking, and I came up with Act Two, Now What? Which celebrates women of a certain age. Because there was a time when I wanted to audition for something and my agent literally came out of his face and said, Brenda, they're going younger. We're not going to even go back into that because it's such a painful memory. Anyway, so I decided to do a seminar called Act Two Now What? And I did. I did a seminar with a bunch of women who were of a certain age, and we just had the best time just talking about what's next for ourselves and what we see, what we dream, what we still dream about, because people think women over 50, they kind of like die. They dry up and die. Well, I'm here to tell you, no, we don't. So I did that. And then I said, I think I want to interview some of my theater women. And that's how I came up with the interview that you're going to see tonight with my legendary Cheetah Rivera. I am so blessed to be able to call Cheetah a friend of mine. I called her up and I said, Miss Rivera. And she was like, it's Cheetah. I was like, okay, girl, you got that. Okay. And I told her my idea. And she was like, I would love to. Yes, absolutely. So we sat down and we had the most amazing day. I just talked to her like a girlfriend. And she was just so gracious. Her and Rosie, her girl Friday. Love you, Rosie. Rose. So I wanted to share that today. I want to share that tonight, and I hope you enjoy it. What else? I interviewed Cheetah, LaChance, Tamara Tooney, BB Newworth, and my friend from Chicago, Donna Marie Asbury, who you saw on the show as well. So let me see. Did I go over everything? Yes, it started in 2:15. Yes. Turning 50. Anyway, yes. So, Jonah, here we go. Hit it.
Be Braxton, healing the world. Get it. Cold places, act to its own. Yeah. Be wise, be strong, be beautiful. Carry that crown like you know it's indisputable. We work hard, we walk in purpose. Yeah. We know what it takes, fierce them in high places. We make a difference, we get what we want. Yeah. Now sit back and enjoy the show. Be Braxton, healing the world. Cold places, act to its own.
Okay, I'm rolling.
How long have you been?
Okay.
How long have you been?
Divorced since 2010.
Okay. Oh, no, I can see that. Whoa, I got chills.
Yeah, watch her. No, I'm actually okay now.
Yeah,
But it was quite.
it was
something.
rough.
Yeah, lost my house, my business, everything.
Oh,
So this
well,
is.
I will bring my gun too. I will also bring my ammunition.
And are we rolling on that?
Whenever you're ready.
We're ready.
Yes.
We're ready.
Yes.
So yeah, I will bring my gun too.
Yes, I will.
But
Just
you know
call
what I
me.
realized, Cheetah? Life goes on,
Brah.
and if we hold on to that, that's what makes us old.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
It
People
does.
don't realize that. And you might never get, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
or I messed up, or
Yeah.
I left because
And
of
sometimes you really don't need it.
you don't
When you
need it.
forgive.
Yes. Because
you are
forgiving
only
is for yourself.
taking
Yes.
you are only taking care of yourself.
Absolutely.
That brings tears to my eyes.
That's what I'm learning.
Because and it takes experience
Yep.
in order to learn. Unfortunately, you have to go through all of that
Hell.
horrible stuff
Yeah.
to learn. I'm in goose pimples now because it's the truth,
Yeah. It really is.
and the truth will seriously
set you free.
set you
See what I'm saying? Uh-oh, we're getting deep.
free. It's the only way to be. Yeah, I don't want to just skim the surface.
No.
You know, I mean, I
You
think
said,
that,
I don't want to just skim the surface.
no, I mean, I always said, I don't want to die in a plie. Okay, I don't want to die in preparation for. I want to die full. I want to die at the extent of my level, the level that I'm in now. I want it. That's the way I want it. I don't want to say, well, I meant to do, or and I try desperately to clean up as I go along, so that I don't forget that that's undone, you know, and you have a nice clearer path. I think if you don't have to clean up, you know, you try, and then you have room to love even more. You have room to live even more. You have room, because we never stop learning, do we? I mean, I think we're blessed to be dancers. I always said, if there's such a thing as coming back, you know, reincarnation, I think it would always be music. I think being a dancer is an extraordinary experience, an opportunity to be in touch with the atmosphere, in touch with the rhythm of life. Somebody did a sketch of me, and I'll never forget it. It's my favorite one. And there are arrows coming out of everywhere. And I said, what are the arrows? And he said, oh, it's the energy that I see around you. And that's what, because if I shoot it at you, you'll grab it and you'll give it back to me. Isn't that nice? We got it.
And scene.
You know?
When you said, I don't want to die in a plie.
No, because you know what that means. You know it's incomplete. And it's also an ugly position. I mean, we don't want to go squatting. We want to be graceful.
But you know what? A lot of times singers say, I don't want to die with the music still in me.
That's right, yeah.
And until this moment, there was nothing that really resonated for a dancer in that sense.
Uh-huh, yeah.
So when you said, I don't want to die in a plie,
It's the same thing.
that resonates with me because I'm a dancer.
Yes, you
and
are. Yes, you're, and you're a beautiful dancer, too. You're a complete,
Oh, my God.
complete, and you're still dancing. Still.
BB and I talked about that yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That this means so much to us.
Absolutely.
Just that.
That's right. That's right.
Just me. That's a whole show right there.
Oh, sure.
It's called Chicago. There we go.
Well, it's called
It's
feminine.
called-
It's called
yes.
being in touch with your body.
Yes.
And to be in touch with your body is to be in touch with your soul. And that's what's important. I mean, we don't have to. I'm a ballet technique person. My whole upbringing was the ballet, the classical ballet, the classics. But you look at African or peasant dancers, and they have different steps, but they dance,
Yes.
with every ounce of their
Every inch of their being. Absolutely. Absolutely.
and it all starts here and here.
Yep.
So it's
Oh my
thrilling.
God.
I mean, I
Oh my
can't.
God.
Yeah, we're both.
That because no one has said that explain.
Yeah, it's on the way. A plie is on the way to
Yes.
something. I want to
Whether
be
it's a
in something.
Jump or even a grand plie.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
on your way someplace.
Yes, yes. Okay.
I did also think the other day, I was listening to, who was I listening to? It was such a it was jazz. And I suddenly went, my God, that's one of the few real, in jazz, when they play just off the top of their heads, they are totally connected
In that
to the world.
the second.
In that moment, they all jazz musicians do that.
Yep.
We have steps, in some of the churches, they are in that moment.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
and I do love in that moment.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's how you get to know yourself.
Yeah.
And we don't have that very often.
No.
You know.
Oh my God. Okay, so this Act 2 now what came about because they were doing a company in Chicago somewhere, and I hadn't worked in a little while, and so I went to my agent and I said, I would really like to be seen for this.
Right.
And of course, the first thing BB said was, wait, you're asking to be seen for Chicago and you've already done it for, 10 years? But that's a whole
realistic.
nother-
That's
a whole
realistic.
nother-
That's not your ego.
Right.
That is being
the
realistic.
process,
That
right?
is the
That's
way you
process.
should be. Yeah, unfortunately.
But my agent said to me, well, Brenda, they're going younger now. Well, Cheetah.
Did you slap him?
No. No. I was like, really? For Chicago, they're going younger now. So I said, okay, fine. But that was the first moment that age really made me go, whoa.
Yeah, it showed its face.
Yes. Did you have that kind of moment, or did you notice that you had that kind of moment?
No, I've been blessed enough to work with geniuses who know me and have actually molded me. They've made me who I am and what I am today. So they have gone along with Cheetah as she has, you know? And so what's fascinating is when I did Spider-Woman, so a guy said to me in an interview, and I was with Brent Carver, who's just a genius and a prince, and the guy said, well, how does it feel being a fantasy at your age? And I went, everything about my went,
Oh my God.
and Brent went, what? I mean, he's the one that really did my reaction,
Right.
my internal reaction.
Right.
And so I of course had the right answer for him, but that was a moment. But then Florence Klotz, the costume designer, Terrence McNally, Hal Prince, of course Freddie and John, who are my soul. And Graziella, well, at that time, Graziella brought Rob Marshall in. But it was then, when I saw my figure from the back, because I really fit in those clothes. I was ready for those clothes. My person was ready for those clothes. And when I saw it, I went, oh, okay, that's who I am. That's because I have a very young spirit.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yes.
as do you.
Absolutely.
And I don't know what age is. I mean, I think it's a trick. I mean, I think it's somebody's
the devil.
playing
It's
around.
the devil.
It's the devil. I mean, if somebody told us we had to look a certain way, we had to act a certain way, no, we certainly do not. And Gary Christ said to me, the beautiful, beautiful Gary Christ, said after my first accident, he said, Cheetah, if things are just going to be different. I said, no, they're not. With the knee accident, they're not going to be different. Well, they are. Every single day we get up, something is different.
Right.
But we just go along with it and we adjust, even, if it's a small adjustment. This was an accident. I can't remember whether it was the car accident where I've got 16 screws and 2 braces, or whether it was just the knee, But Gary said it's going to be different. He was absolutely right. But that difference is a reality, and if we accept the reality and work with it and let our energy take us along, then we're living it. We're living it. So somebody says you're whatever age I am, I can't even get it up to slap my head for it to come out of my mouth. I don't know what that is. And I am adjusting what I wanted to say with Mabel Mercer. I will never forget seeing the great Mabel Mercer many years ago. And I said, please God, when I'm her age, which I probably am now, let me be able to gracefully interpret and sing and adjust to that time of my life, so that I can still do what I need to do with Brenda. I mean, I'm not bad I'm a very good mother, and I think I was a very good wife, even though I'm divorced, and all of that, but I really belong in the theater. You know what I mean?
I love that feeling.
I seriously respect the housewives in the world. Seriously
It's
respect
even hard
them.
for us to play housewives.
Yeah. I live there, really chic and gorgeous.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
we're being that.
Like the housewives back in the 50s. And
Oh, yeah.
that used to wear the little mules
Oh,
and
yeah,
the little dresses.
that style.
That we can do.
Totally.
That we can do.
But I do remember saying, let me be like, so I think if we move along and and accept what our spirit feels, and not try to fight the age, fight it, like Because I said to Lisa, my daughter, I said, Lisa, please let me know if my skirt gets too short, if my makeup gets a little big. I said, if I start to get out of hand, would you please let me know?
Reel me back in.
Yeah, reel me back in.
Oh my God.
Because you never know.
God. You know, that's so funny because I always say now, I'm a showgirl. I am a showgirl through and through.
Yeah, you like to do it.
I like to do
You
it.
show it, yeah.
But I had to come to that realization because I went through a time
Well,
of
the showgirl is supposed to what?
show.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's me.
Mm-hmm.
But it took me forever to realize that's okay.
Oh, sure.
It's okay to want to wear lashes every day if I want.
Oh,
to.
sure.
You know what I mean? To make my face up to go to Pathmark or
Absolutely.
because that is me.
Yeah.
That it makes a difference. So now hearing even you say, "This is who we are,"
Yeah.
then fine.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's so funny you say that you tell your daughter, let you know if your skirt gets you. My mother, I like younger men. Okay, so we're going off script a little bit here.
But it's good. It's a good subject.
I like younger men.
How much younger? Woo!
Ah, so
I think the police are at the door.
I know. No, I stay legal. I stay legal. But my mother is constantly saying, "You need to find a man your age."
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, why?
No.
Why? I still feel,
Yeah.
And if they're still talking to me, the young guys still come and talk to me, then why do I have to stop?
But these young guys have to be. They
gotta have something. You know what I mean? It's not just Joe Schmo off the street.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I like their energy.
Yeah.
I like, talking to them, even though some of this newfangled computer stuff and everything.
Yeah.
But I just like the energy.
Yeah.
So I don't want anyone telling me, no, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. No, you shouldn't do that.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's
That's
think what you're talking about.
Yes.
You don't want anybody to tell you
That I can.
yes, you can.
Right. So, okay. So now we've gone off script, which I love. What is next?
I think.
Pause there for a
Oh,
second.
yes,
I'm gonna change this battery.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
changing
Oh,
the
good. Then I can look
This
at
is
mine.
so good. You know how hard it is for us to not move back here and
I know.
my lungs are hurting.
Oh my God. Because
I just realised
I don't know how young. Well, actually,
Oh, it's okay. Now it's okay.
actually, Bob Fairback, the fellow that lived with, well, we lived together, for 17 years.
Yeah, because they monitor.
17 years, and he was a stagehand.
The building
And
goes up.
yes, that was great.
are you rolling?
It's not gonna
Yes.
But
Oh, fabulous.
I don't necessarily want his name in it.
Okay,
That's fine.
so we're gonna.
That's easy to.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
easy.
want it.
And you'll be able to see whatever we.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, it's 17 years, and I was like 12 years older than Bobby, and it worked for all those years, and it was terrific. I think that's the youngest I've.
12 years younger.
Yeah, 12 years younger. That's a lot.
My last husband was 9 years younger.
Uh-huh.
And that was good.
Yeah.
Because he was in his 30s when I was in my 40s, so that was good.
Yeah, that's good.
It was good. But yeah, it just keeps you energetic and, So what, Sean, you want me to wait for you?
Please,
Okay.
please, yeah.
Cool.
This is too good.
I know.
I'm moving.
Can you pass me my phone? I think that's right
Sure.
in there.
You what?
Perfect.
I did a cruise,
Uh-huh.
a gay cruise,
Did you?
the best.
I did the Rosie cruise.
Oh yeah,
I did one of
the
those.
guys. You probably had the most lesbians on it. Yeah. No.
I couldn't tell you what mostly I had on there. It was quite interesting.
Yeah.
I had everything.
Uh-huh.
But it was wonderful to see families.
Yes, yeah, I did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was supposed to have done it, but I never got a chance. The Atlantis cruise is what I did, and I did it like 5 times, 6 times.
The first time we went, Brenda, there
Uh-huh.
was 2,100 gay men from the ages of 25 to 80.
Gorgeous, drop dead.
And
Gorgeous.
41 lesbians.
Oh,
And
well,
I
this
got
is
into the
funny.
elevator
This
with
is funny.
Cheetah's daughter, Cheetah's sister, Lola, and this man got in and he went, "Ooh, you must be 2 of the 41." And we're like, "No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
2 of the 41.
You must be 2 of the 41."
Lesbos.
We're back on whenever you're ready.
We're good. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, whatever. Okay, good.
Good.
Fabulous. 2 of the 41.
41.
All right. You're on when you're
They're
ready.
great cruises, though.
So I'll get to what's next for Cheetah
Right.
down the line. But what do you think is one of the mistakes that women over 50 make?
Oh.
Even, I mean, women who aren't in our
Yeah.
business, but just women, because this is for them to
Yeah.
step into their lives as well.
Yeah. Well, I think probably not appreciate who they are and where they are. Because, you know, oh gosh, all the years that lead up to whatever age you are so important. But I guess maybe, what do you think? I mean, I think,
I think they lose themselves.
yeah,
They
yeah.
lose who they are, and they start listening to all the other BS of you're too old for this, you shouldn't do
Yeah,
this because
and-
now
and-
you're
and-
this age, and you know.
And they want not to be themselves, but they want to be something else other than what. That way you lose you. That's what I meant when I said the Mabel Mercer moments that I had. You know, that's a strange sound, but that was not me, and it wasn't Brenda.
Right.
But we.
Oh my God. I hope you are enjoying this. This was a big thing for me just to be able to sit and talk with Cheetah Rivera. Okay? Or as I say, or as Cardi says, oh, grr. Yes. So I also have someone here this evening, a friend of mine that I did Chicago with, and he did Cheetah's last Broadway show, The Visit, with her. His name is Chris Newcomer. Chris, are you there?
I'm here. Okay. Still kind of not knowing how to work a laptop, even
I know.
the pandemic, but making it happen.
How are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you. Oh my, it's been so long.
Are you enjoying this, or is it just too much?
Oh, it's so good. It's so the two of you together is really lovely. You can tell the beautiful shared experience and shared admiration, and that's a lovely thing to see. And also two comedians, if I do say so myself.
Oh yeah, some of the stuff is not included in there. But you know, yes. I'm a great believer of celebrating people while they're still here. You know. Amen. And Cheetah is one of our legends. So it was such a pleasure just sitting and talking with her and just hitting it, you know, and you heard Rosie in the background as well.
I love Rosie. Rosie always gives me stuff because we always take photos and then I always end up cropping her out. So sorry, Rosie, I love you. I won't do it again, I promise.
I know. So Chris, how did you meet Cheetah?
So, well, it's all connected to it's all born out of Chicago the musical, really, because I had done the tour, I had done the production with you out in Sacramento, I had done Broadway. Actually did Broadway first before all of that. I'm sorry, no. But Ryan Lowe, I think they had approached Ryan Lowe to go do it, and then Ryan was like, I can't take that much time off, and so this is at Williamstown, out of town for the visit, and so he put my name forward, and I went in, and I was like, I didn't really know what I was getting into. I wasn't super familiar with the show, but it ended up going really well. And so I met her that first rehearsal at, I think they were at those rehearsal studios right across from Madame Tussauds. What is that? Is that 42nd Street?
42nd Street Studios.
Yeah. And it was incredible. It's like suddenly, all of a sudden, it's Cheetah and it's John Kander and it's John Doyle. And I mean, it was truly, and Graziella. I mean, it was an incredible amount of very special people. So But Cheetah amongst them, I mean, she made us feel at ease immediately. She did I think her favorite icebreaker, which is to introduce herself as Rita Moreno in a circle of people. a favorite joke of hers. Like guaranteed laugh. It's a good one. But that's how we usually met. Yeah.
Wow. And you were Mary Sunshine, just in case y'all didn't know.
Amazing voice. Yeah, I played Mary Sunshine off and on for the last decade, here and there, and wherever they will give me a wig that I can fluff backstage when no one's looking.
Yes.
So
and makeup, yes, and lashes, of course.
Yes.
Of course.
It looks like work when it's all done, you know.
Yes, you are a beautiful woman, I must say.
Thank you. So are you.
So now, where are you from, Chris?
I'm from South Jersey originally, the Philadelphia area, and actually that's where I live now. I moved back after my last really, really long tour. I ended up moving back to this area because I was like, touring's cool and everything, but I was sort of ready to, live my life sort of closer to my family, where it was a little less crazy and expensive as New York is. So, but Philadelphia has been wonderful. I've been able to do some more kind of performing here and new kinds of performing, and it's been lovely. It's been really great. So
cool. Now, how was it doing the visit with her? The last Broadway show that she did. That is the last one she did. Yes. Yeah,
that is the last. Yeah, that's the last one I think that she was in. It was incredible. I mean, it was everything for me, it was like a dream. It was a dream come true. I mean, I had to leave tour to go do it. So I was like, sorry guys, enjoy Schenectady. I got to go do a new Broadway show.
Cheetah.
Well, that's the thing. And meanwhile, you're doing a show with Chicago, when you say Cheetah's legend to everyone, but you say Cheetah's name to dancers, and that's a whole other element, a whole other level of respect. And Tara McLeod kept saying to me, she's like, but you're going to be with Cheetah. And I was like, I know.
Wow, I know. But I can't even remember when I met Cheetah. I just have. It feels like I've always known her. Like she's always been my good friend. You know what I mean?
Well, you've been running in the same circles for most of your career, I would imagine.
Absolutely.
Now, did you ever do Chicago together?
I think she was in one of the anniversary shows that we did, where everybody comes back, but we didn't really do, like Diva and I, we literally did the show together when she came and did, But no, I didn't do it. Oh, that was a hoot. My God. Now, did you do 54 Below with Cheetah at one point?
I didn't.
One of her cabarets?
No, we did Carnegie Hall.
Oh, my bad.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, we did Carnegie Hall on the eve of the 2016 election. So we're at Carnegie Hall with Cheetah the night before the election. I'm like at the Copacabana having cocktails, having just like my name was on the side of Carnegie Hall next to Cheetah's among other people. And then the next day I was like, oh, this is quite a wake up call. That's not so fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
my God.
That was absolutely incredible because it was her and Alan Cumming and Javier Munoz and Andy Carl. It was just a lot of wonderful people, and we got to sing, and I got to dress up like a boy and sing things on Carnegie Hall. I don't get to do that anymore. Everyone's like, "Bring your wig, girl." I'm like, "Okay, fine." They're behind me. They're ready to go. But
I see that. Yes. Wow, awesome. Well, Chris, will you stay with us for the last part of the video?
I will indeed. I would love to.
Cool. Jonah, how about the last part of the video?
The pressure is gone.
Oh my God! But yeah, I think you're absolutely right, and I think I've answered it properly. They just lose themselves, and they don't appreciate where they are. My teachers were the most remarkable people, and they were all much, much older, and they used their knowledge, they used their years, and they became beautiful because of it.
Yeah, exactly.
When you start to embrace it, I still can't believe my age.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't understand that. I mean, I'm kind of like, I'm on, what is it? You're not on empty, but you're on, the tank, the extra tank. Yeah, and I'm running on the fumes. But my fumes are good fumes. My fumes, I will give anybody a good old run with my fumes. I mean, you will do the same thing.
Yes.
Because it's life. Life is just, there's so much to take. And I always see myself when I'm born. I think we're given a tapestry, an empty canvas. And on that canvas is a red blob. And I think that is the heart. And around this painting is made up of everything that we do in our lives. All the shapes, all the colors. I'm hoping mine is every color. You know, not a lot of gray.
Right.
Not a lot of gray, but I hope there are a lot of circles. There's certainly a lot of blue. There's a lot of red. There's a lot of yellow, and there are all kinds of circular motions I feel my life has, because that means you're connected, you know. And I think, and I think at the end of your life, you get that painting, you know, or maybe God gets the painting, and this is what you. This is what you did in your life, and I sort of see it that way. And that kind of keeps me moving in a circular, you know, or straight up, or keeps those arrows coming out of my head. You know, Jack Colby was a great choreographer. You know, he used images all the time. Most of the choreographers do, but he always, you know, had these amazing images, and I kind of got that technique from him, or that thought from him. And I think being a dancer, we're used to circular motions and constant movement. You know, it's
I love that. That's just like,
it's so good.
Wow. We are so blessed to have been dancers, to start out as a dancer.
Absolutely.
To know your body, know the area around you.
That's exactly right.
So blessed.
Alicia Alonso, to this day, the great ballerina, Cuban ballerina, she's like 98 or 99. She might even be 100. She is blind. And I don't know what age, and she was blind at the time, she was still on point. And she's teaching now, or was, but she knew, because you know very well, if you've been doing a show, you could close your eyes, and you know that stage, and you know how many steps it is from the center of the stage to the end, to the front. But she had the courage
to go for.
She had the courage to do that. That's what I think we as dancers. We know our surroundings, because God gave us eyes to look, God gave us ears to hear, and I don't think we waste it. We're kind of forced to do it anyhow. If we have really good teachers, they beat the hell out of us.
Right.
They scare the hell out of us, and so we have to learn to look and hear, and you know.
Absolutely.
It's very basic, you know. It's what a lot of people have gotten away from today.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
So now, what's next for Chita?
Could you do me a favor and repeat that?
Which one?
Right. Just so now, what's next for?
Okay.
Okay. Just take a breath.
Ready?
Yes.
So, what is next for Chita Rivera?
Oh, is that what I am? Chita Rivera.
That's how I always think of you. Chita Rivera. With the hand and everything.
Okay. We are going, the visit is going to China. This is the first time we actually have our press thing on Thursday. We are going to China, and it's a fascinating subject that they have chosen. They saw the show, they love the show as we love the show.
Yes, I saw it. Fabulous.
The visit has the same, not exactly, but it, you know, Kendra and Knapp always have these shows that have these unbelievable human messages that people should listen to, and that's what's so wonderful about theater. We tell these stories and pick it up or don't, but you should pick it up. And this is about morality, this is about greed.
Mm-hmm.
This is not about vengeance. People think it's about revenge. It's really about love.
Yeah.
It's a love story. She does come back, and she does have him killed. But he
that's
confesses.
Saxon.
He deserved it.
Exactly.
But he.
And she followed through. She was able to give him what he deserved.
Absolutely.
And that's love.
That's deep love.
Oh,
But they've asked us to go to China. The entire company
So Chris
with
is
the
going?
orchestra.
Chris is going.
My Chris is going. Yes.
Chris and I went to, where did we go? Oh, we went gambling. Me, Chris, Raj, Ryan.
Atlantic City or
No, we
the
were in
Indian.
California.
Oh.
So then we drove to, where is that? Oh my goodness.
Not as far as Vegas, obviously.
No, I can't even think of where it was, but we
Right.
went on this little trek.
Love it.
And we went and had dinner. And
Oh,
then
I love it.
Oh, we had a ball.
Yeah, I
Yes,
would have loved that.
I love him.
Yeah. Oh, he's a wonderful, wonderful talent.
Yes.
And
you're going to China.
so we're going to China, and we're going to be treated like $1,000,000.
Absolutely.
Our producer Tom Curtihe has done an amazing job in getting us there and getting the contracts as they should be. And he says we're just going to be treated like $1,000,000. I've been to Japan and absolutely adored.
Love it.
Adored being there and being aware of their culture, and I'm dying to be in the middle of the culture of China.
Absolutely.
And they think the subject matter of the show is just what they want to hear, which we were hoping our the states would feel. But I've been through this before because West Side was not received really as it should have been.
Really?
No, absolutely. We did not win a Tony. Music Man won the Tony. And so it's interesting. Wow. That's why I tell the kids, be patient, do what you love, do what you can do best, and believe in those moments.
Absolutely.
Because that makes your history.
Absolutely.
That makes your history, and that makes you grow. So, we're going to China. We're going to we're going to Beijing, Shanghai, and another, I understand, smaller little town, which will be really interesting.
Because that is a small town that the whole thing takes place.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Isn't that wonderful? So I have, because of all the wonderful shows that I was blessed to do, I have a club act that I have been doing ever since. Well, it started when we started rehearsals for Chicago. Fosse had a heart attack during rehearsals. Was sent to the hospital. The show was shut down for X amount of months. Then they picked it up again when he got out of the hospital.
Wow.
But during the time that he was in the hospital, they said, "Why don't we do a club act, Cheetah?" And I went, "Oh no, I can't.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know who. I can't talk to people. Cheetah cannot talk to people.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I can talk to people as a character.
Right, right.
But I can't. Wow. And they taught me how to do that.
Wow.
They introduced me to myself.
To really breaking that fourth wall.
Break that fourth wall and be in that particular arena.
That's something I love.
Oh, absolutely.
I love breaking that fourth wall.
Well, aren't you glad you have something to say?
I have so much to say.
Yes, and they want to hear it.
Absolutely, and we forget that too.
Yeah, well,
I think sometimes we get into this. I'm working. I got to make a living. Sometimes we get into that, and we forget that people want to know about us.
Yeah.
Not just what we do right there, but they want to know about us as people.
Well, see, I still think I'm Conchita Del Rivera. I still think that I'm Dolores Conchita Figueroa de Rivera. I still, so when
and I
somebody
was
says
gonna
Chita
ask you,
Rivera,
yes, you're like, what?
what?
I was going to ask you that because there was a specific time that I realized, oh, I'm Brenda Braxton.
That's right, and I've done something.
And I've done some shit.
Yeah,
I've done
you've
sorry,
left it
that's
behind.
You know what I
You've
mean?
left it behind.
So was there a
Yeah,
moment that
good.
you realized, oh, wait a minute,
I'm
I'm a legend.
Well, yeah. I mean, because when they first used to say, "You're a legend," I used to wait a minute. You know, unless I get the coat. That's the main coat.
Yes.
A legend. A legend to me is a fable. I said it's an old folk story. I don't want to be an old folk story.
Wow.
But then I realized legend really means, you know, something
That
that
you've been here long
you
enough
have
to
been.
be called a legend.
Yeah.
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 And you've done some stuff to
Well,
become. That's like diva. Sometimes they call people diva, and I'm like,
Oh no.
are you
No,
kidding
no, yeah,
me?
I don't like that expression.
No,
Yeah.
no.
It's just
But
been
they just fancy it
seriously.
around and,
It wasn't one of the great moments was, of course, was Leonard Bernstein. You, I mean, if you're in the right company, you go, oh, hey, I'm in the middle
Of
all of these people. So I'm a part of. You start to put it together,
Yes.
but you can't take yourself
Too
too
serious.
seriously.
That's right. That's
You
right.
just can't. You
And
just-
that's what these kids don't realize sometimes.
well,
too.
yeah, because they see it on TV all the time,
Yeah.
you know. But that's a fast fall. I mean, when I was at the White House, and I saw,
When she was at the White House.
and I saw our beautiful president.
Yes.
In every way, he's beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious! And we'll be back in a minute. and I'm sitting there next to Sidney Poitier and all of these amazing people, and I look over and I see a Marine and a naval person, and I'm thinking this crazy side of me is saying, that Marine's going to come over here any minute and say, "Psst, Miss Rivera, I'm sorry, but we made a mistake. You gotta leave." But that's our humor. You see, you got to keep your sense of humor. Otherwise, when you get slapped, it's not so bad if you get slapped and you have a sense of humor. So it was then that I went, oh my God, I have been chosen for doing something that is worthwhile and is respected. And okay, but that's my job. If you have you have a job to be a decent human being, think of other things other than yourself. Care for it. Try to take care of it. That's our job. So, you know, it was funny because Tom said, "Are you excited yet about China?" And I went, you know, I think unfortunately, I haven't kicked my heels or anything yet because we've got a job to do.
Right. Absolutely.
So yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy, very happy. But you know, I gotta wah, and I gotta wee, and I gotta, you know, and we have to do it right.
Yeah.
That's what we're hired to do.
Wow.
So the responsibility is really good.
Actually, I was just getting your attention. This is so perfect.
Yes.
I want you, at this moment, I want you to thank her for the interview. Okay, because we have 3 more shots to get right after this.
Okay.
And you were just brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
I just need you to know that for a second. So
In case you didn't know.
Oh, amazing.
So incredible. Oh, my goodness.
Amazing. Yeah. So I know you were supposed to go to China.
We were supposed to go to China. It didn't happen, but it would have been
What
wonderful.
happened?
I don't know. Something with. I don't think it's anything on our end of things. I think something. I can't speak to it. But all I know is that the contract was supposed to happen. We were sending in like our passports to and information to get. I canceled a job where I would have been teaching at a university.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we've all been there though. You take the gamble. I mean, if you haven't signed the contract, that is on you. If you make that decision, that is the nature of the business.
And everything happens for a reason.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think so. I think so too. But yeah, it didn't end up happening. But thank you for showing me a video where Cheetah says my name like that, and I'm not even in the room.
I know, right? I know. Thank you so much for being here with me and Cheetah, or Cheetah and me. I wanted to, before we close out, I wanted to read something because you guys know that I wrote this book, The Little Black Book of Backstage Etiquette. And Cheetah has a quote in here. I had asked her for one, and this is what I'm talking about: friendship. Cheetah says, there's so much to tell, but most of all, we're talking about the younger kids coming up and all of that. But most of all, they have to be very grateful for where they are. They must be extremely respectful and open to their fellow performers because they can't do it by themselves. Treat each other with great respect. That's the way they'll learn and have a better experience. Do their fullest. Be yourself and be as full as you are directed to be. You don't know all the answers, and you are learning all the time. Every time they go into the theater, they are learning, and they have to be open. If they stay open, they can handle things better. If you keep yourself open, you'll get all kinds of goodies to do your show. You are wasting time, but by not having those ingredients. Isn't that something? I mean, she's just so awesome. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I know that both of us feel so grateful to have her as a friend.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely. Well, I think what I love about her and love working with her is that she's somebody who takes the work we do seriously, but not herself. And exactly. So that allows for a great job to be done, but also fun to be had as you do it. And
Absolutely.
I think that makes it a real special thing.
Absolutely. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Brenda. So it's been a pleasure.
And cheers.
Tinkling.
Chris asked, "Oh, can I have a cocktail while we're there?" So yes, you can have a cocktail.
You know, I am what I am.
Thank you so much, Chris, for being with me this evening. Thanks a lot. And we'll talk soon. Okay, all. I hope that wasn't too much for you, but I am just so happy to have friends like that. I'm always talking about all the good friends that I have, and I am pleased to have someone like Cheetah in my life. She's just amazing. I hope you'll join me next week. I'm not even going to tell you what's coming up next week, but it has to do with a new show and my friend Bobby Day. Okay, that's all I'm going to tell you. That's all. But I want to thank you again for joining me. Don't forget, please make a donation. Text 2020 to 56512 or make a donation at starsinthehouse.com. All right. Until next week, please stay safe. Make sure you vote like your life depends on it, because it does. Okay. Thank you, Seth and James. Love you. Bye.
Braxton healing the world. Get it. Cold places, act to its own. Yeah. Be wise, be strong, be beautiful. Carry that crown like you know it's indisputable. We work hard, we walk in purpose. Yeah. We know what it takes, fierce in the high places. We make a difference, we get what we want. Yeah. Now sit back and enjoy the show.